Well, hello everybody. It's Ben from the shop. I just want to give a little Merry Christmas and good holidays. As you can see, I wouldn't be able to make it over to the little VW truck. This week it's just busy with holidays and everything going on, and I was hoping I would get to go today, but it's not going to be possible. So I just want to touch base with everybody. I'm still around, and hopefully one day next week I should be able to, if the weather holds out and don't get too wet and rainy. I also want to welcome all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Means a lot. And some of the newer members that may have not have seen any of my older videos, excuse me, that time of year, I guess. I just want to let everybody know what I do and who I am. It may not be aware. I am just a repairman. I repair any vintage thing that I can. Well, getting all choked up over nothing. Anything from, again, like I said, old vintage record players, toys, plows, mowers. I don't call myself a restorer because I'm not. When you get into restoration, that's a whole different ball game than repair, and try to get a few more years out of something. Those of you that are interested in a little Volkswagen truck, stay tuned. We ain't done. We got from now on, I reckon, to work with that little truck. And I was out here. My shop is very, very small. If you watch any of my first videos, I have a 71 Chrysler Newport that, if you're not familiar with them, some of the younger folks, great big old four-door family car. And I used to keep my Chrysler in my shop here, but it literally took up the entire shop, front to back, side to side. I barely had enough room to get the door open enough where I could get out. And you couldn't work in here on a vehicle that big or nothing. But I was out here looking, just catching my breath, and got the door shut and trying to figure out what to start the next year with, which is not that far off. I swear it seems like the older I get, the faster they go. But if maybe, and I don't know, I'll have to do a lot of measuring and stuff, if I could get a lot of stuff cleared out of the shop here, if I might not, could possibly, the little Volkswagen truck, when I get it here, just get it up on some dollies, roller dollies, where I could move it around some and maybe just move it over in a corner where I could work from time to time on it. But I'm not sure that would be possible. I think my shop's about 14 foot wide. It's not real big at all. But anyway, we'll see how the new year goes and what to get started on and reassess. I did not. I want to let everybody know I was not able to get the other rear wheel loose. It's still stuck. And when I ended the last video on it, it was getting pretty close to dark. And like I said, I've got a pretty long drive to get to it and then a long drive back. And I just didn't have time to get it all four of them rolling. But unfortunately, I still got one more wheel to go. And if I get time, which I highly doubt I will, we're going to be busy, very busy the next 4 or 5 days. I may try to just sneak over there and not video or nothing, just see if I can get it loose. But that's highly doubtful. I doubt I can. I'll probably just wait and just video the whole thing on it as I go along. Let y'all follow along with me and see how we do and what kind of grunting and moaning we have to do to get her loose. But anyway, I just wanted to say howdy. I'm still around. Might be a few days before there's anything else. But again, I got a lot of stuff. I've got the 2 old Ford trucks that's in the middle of getting repaired and drivable, and something I haven't touched on, maybe very briefly. It's a thorn in my flesh. I have a 86 Dodge Ram short wheelbase. It's a really nice truck, real solid. Paint's really good. Interior for its age is not bad at all. It's full power, fully loaded. And I had the transmission rebuilt back in the early summer. It's got a brand new rebuilt transmission in it, and I was getting ready to put that truck on the market. Just finish up whatever little bits it needed. And got it back from the transmission shop. This had been 2 or 3 months ago. Drove it around the block here, and by the time I got it back here to the house, there was water spewing out of every place that could be on that engine. I'm afraid the engine's just no good. It probably just best replaced the engine. And when you rev it up, not high at all, not even maybe a fast idle, I would call it. I'm pretty sure you can hear crank bearings and stuff, rod bearings knocking in it. But it runs great, but you still can't drive it. At some point, I've got to do something with that truck. I've got to get it sold as is, or find an engine, put an engine in it or something. But that's something else we'll be working on. There's more than I'd ever get done in a lifetime, so there'll be plenty. And again, welcome to my new subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. And I want to give a shout out to Skinner Classics. They have helped me a lot learn about the little Volkswagen truck. A lot of really good information that I didn't know. Again, I know nothing about Volkswagens. I just came into being aware of that little truck maybe a year ago, and the more I thought on it, and like I said, the property owner gave me permission to pretty much just have at it. I'm learning a lot about it, and again, thanks, shout out Skinner Classics. Y'all have helped me a lot with information. And I want to thank everybody else that's given me comments. I've learned a lot from y'all that I otherwise wouldn't know about Volkswagens in general. I'm not a mechanic. The only training I have when I was a young man, small, we just did our own maintenance on our own vehicles, and you just learn. Just keeping your own vehicles up. You couldn't run to the mechanic shop every time something went wrong. I wouldn't even call myself a mechanic. I can make stuff safe, and if I can't do it, I'll get somebody else to do it, or anybody buys something from me, they're going to know exactly what's wrong with it and what all it needs. But anyway, y'all have a good holiday, Merry Christmas, and we'll be back next week. Like I said, the weather permitting. I've got to get back over there, and again, wasn't able to get the other rear wheel unlocked. It just got too late on me. And y'all just stay tuned and stick with me. Like I said, this is not my job, YouTube. I don't get paid for it. I have to earn a living, and I just decided, shoot, I'll just video what I do for a living. And shoot, y'all follow along, join along. And again, every comment, I want to shout out to everybody. Thank you very much. A lot of good information come in that I didn't know, and I greatly appreciate it. Let me flip you around and show you one little project I'm working off and on right now. This is an old Tonka grader from early 70s. I do restore these old toys as well. And I'm ashamed to admit it, how long it takes me to get stuff done sometimes. I started on this last spring, and just everything got all piled up behind. You have to run to one thing for a while and run to another thing, and hope at some point you wind up getting it all done. But this is one of the things I'm working off and on. We'll get that one together. It will be in my collection. I have an old American Flyer from 1949 train set that literally looks like I got it out of a creek. It is bad. I don't know how many feet of track. It about covers my shop floor when I get it all out. I've been working off and on trying to get that going, and there's so many parts to it I don't even really know where to start. But that's just a couple of the many projects I do repair. I've got to know, you can't even see it over here, old Crosley radio I'm repairing for a client. So there's plenty to do. There'll be plenty on the channel. There'll be plenty of vehicle, cars and truck videos, down to repairing whatever somebody brings for me to fix. But I've talked long enough. I just want to again thank everybody for the comments. Subscribers, again, if what you see is me, I have a cell phone and me. And like I said, if I mess something up, you'll know it. I ain't gonna hide it. I can't time lapse, and I don't have drone shots and all that. It's just the best I can do. And I appreciate y'all following along on everything, and stick with me and be looking next week. Short of heavy rain, weather, I just can't get out. There will be another video on the little VW, and hopefully this is kind of a long stretch, but maybe the next video, I get that wheel freed up pretty quick. Maybe we can start getting her out of there, at least cutting a path out. But anyway, y'all have a good holiday, Merry Christmas, and there's always something to be thankful for.